Good afternoon, CFM. This is a Monday workout. It's a partner workout. And the way we'll work this whole thing will probably be to have large groupings of equipment as opposed to having your own equipment. It'll depend on how many people are in class, but just get ready for lots of different exercises and lots of things going in different directions. And it should be a fun day, all right? So let's begin with the warm up, a single 600-meter jog, and then we're gonna go 2 times through this little following complex, 40 foot or the length of the rig of a lunge, and rotate. So try to get 180 degrees of your torso every time you stop down on that single knee, rotate both directions. On the way back, do our bear crawl. So just plant both hands, crawling forward. On the next one, a reverse bear crawl. So when you get to the far end forward, you're just gonna start pushing backwards instead of pulling yourself forward. Reverse bear crawl, that will light up your shoulders, get ready for that. And then a walking toe touch. So walk, try to keep both hands up on the walking toe touch. The leg that's on the ground, try not to let that heel come up off the ground like that. Try to keep the heel planted and keep your torso upright. Avoid all the little compensations that we do in order to alleviate the tight hammies when we swing that leg. Last two are Russian twists. So that's booty on the ground, rotating elbow towards the opposite thigh, and just squeezing the obliques on whichever side it is you're rotating to. And final one will be with our PVC pipe, just a little more shoulder work. Overhead squat, and at that bottom position, perform your pass through, forward, reverse, back to the middle, and then up, okay? For the workout, when we do this, it will be 10 total stations, 4 minutes at each station, alternating partners every minute. So you and your partner, and it's push-ups, okay? So this is station number 1. One partner will start off working, one partner will start off resting, and it'll be 3, 2, 1, go. I'm doing my push-ups, so that's chest to the deck, chin, chest, and thighs all touching the ground, and then arms extended and straight, trying to keep that head in line with the shoulders. I'll do push-ups for a minute, or as many as I can get in a minute, taking whatever rests and format I need to in order to get as many reps as I can in a minute, and then 3, 2, 1, switch. On that next minute, my partner's working and I am standing and resting, or staying on the ground and resting. And then I'll get another minute, that's the 3rd minute, and then my partner will get the 4th minute. And then it'll be 3, 2, 1, switch, and you'll get a 15-second intermission. And then the next exercise, or the second station, will start at 4 minutes and 15 seconds, okay? And every one of those 10 stations will operate the same, where it'll be partner A is working, partner B is resting. And then the next minute is partner B working, partner A resting. Each person gets 2 minutes per station out of a total of 4 minutes on that station, okay? So now all the different stations. So it's rowing for calories is after push-ups. Station number 3 is an overhead walking lunge. So that'll be with my plate, and I'll have that plate extended overhead. It is way more efficient to have my elbows straight versus bent. So I want that plate kind of centered right over my body, and I'm just doing walking lunge steps. Okay, down and up for reps. It's a minute in a row. Next station is ring rows, right? So pick your set of rings, right? All the way back until my arms are extended, and then row until my wrists touch my rib cage, okay? Next one, barbell push press. So now I've got my empty bar. Pick that bar up from the shoulders, and it's shoulders to overhead using the dip drive press movement. So I'm trying to create that upward momentum with my legs, straighten my arms, good tight body at the top, and then reset to the shoulders. And as a reminder, the bars will be empty, so try not to drop the empty barbells. Next one is our ab mat sit up. So remember, the high part of the ab mat goes towards the small of your back. They are asymmetrical devices, right? The shallower part goes up towards the top of your back, okay? So shoulders and fingertips and head touch the ground, and then sit all the way up, shoulders forward to the hips at the top, right? Dumbbell snatch is next, and this will be a relatively a moderate load, so 50 pounds for the guys, 35 for the ladies. alternating hands each rep. So shoulders to overhead, switch, I'm sorry, ground to overhead, switch in front of your face. Next exercise is burpees. So this is starting in the standing position. Whole body goes to the ground. Whole body leaves the ground with the arms overhead, okay? Next one with a heavier kettlebell deadlift, right? So I'm just standing over top of my kettlebell, touch the kettlebell to the ground, extend the hips. Touch the kettlebell to the ground, extend the hips, focusing on good posture, good shoulder position, not letting the back round or arch when I do that one. And then my last one is just calories on the bike. So a minute of max calories, swap with my partner. They do a minute for max calories. I go again. And at the end of that, we'll be at somewhere in the mid 42-minute range because of all those compounding 15-second breaks. So the key words on this one is it's gonna be 20 total minutes of work that you're doing, and it's gonna be a minute on, minute off on each station. Every station you're gonna get 2 minutes of work and 2 minutes of rest. So that should be the pace, that should give you the pace for the whole workout. If you're doing 50-50 work-rest ratio, it should be a relatively hot aerobic pace. 10 exercises, and there's a 15-second switch every time we swap stations that keeps compounding as we go through, right? So don't neglect that. Try to stick with the intervals. It doesn't really matter how many reps you get, but just try to work hard on each of those 10 different stations, okay? Have a great Monday. I'll see you guys tomorrow.